Hello there, Precious Kaka here again, your real estate plug when it comes to investment. And there's something I normally say: think investment, think real estate. And why do I say so? Because real estate is the only investment that you put in your money and you get a huge return on investment. Today we're going to be discussing on the topic, the importance of real estate investment. You know, a lot of persons come up with questions that why should I invest in real estate? Some persons, because sometimes you come to you get accosted by agents, you get accosted by adverts online and all that, and they're asking you to invest in real estate. And maybe the question in your heart may be, why should I invest in real estate? Actually, a lot of the truth is very important that you invest in real estate, and that's what we're going to be discussing today. Real estate investment is a critical and very important aspect of investment. I tell you the truth, every businessman and any wealthy man that you know, all of them, 95 to 100% of them invested into real estate, which has given them return on investment. Real estate investment it encompasses all that we have to do in life, from the houses that we live in, from the road that we take to work, from the offices that we stay to work, to the industrial parks, industrial estates that we see. All of them are built on real estate. All of them are built on land. So this morning we're going to be discussing the importance of real estate. Firstly, tangible assets. Real estate is the only investment that can give you huge return on investment that is physical, that is tangible, that you can hold, and you can say, okay, this is where I've invested my money into. Now, when you invest into real estate, most times, especially when you invest through companies, they take you through to the location of your land. They give you your deed of assignment, they give you your receipt, and they show you where your land is located. So you can see it, you can touch it, and you can locate it at any day, even if anything comes up. Maybe you put your corner piece and all that. It's the only investment that is physical. It's the only investment that you can afford. It's the only investment that is tangible. Second, economic impact. Real estate investment is the only investment that can actually bring that can impact the economy. Real estate investment is the only investment that creates jobs. Now, when you invest into real estate, the construction of the building that you'll be situating on your land, that brings about creation of jobs both for the engineers, the constructors, and the artisans, the people that are into buildings and all that. That can create jobs and all that. Also, that can also bring about development in an area. The development of infrastructures like roads, like parks, hotels, all these things that I'm mentioning are all situated and laid on a land, which is real estate. Growing demand. Now, there has been a growing demand of houses, especially for rent and maybe for those that want to purchase lands. There has been a growing demand for all this because there's been an increase in populations. Let's take Lagos for instance. There has been an influx of persons from year in year out. People keep coming into Lagos. Why? Because the Lagos is like a business hub. And a lot of persons come into Lagos for business transactions and all that. And there will eventually be influx of persons that will eventually request maybe to rent a house or to buy a house, or to buy a land that they want to build their own house into, whereby they can actually put it on rent and all that. So if you're investing into real estate, there are many sides, there are many returns on investment for you, because if you are buying a land, you can build a house on it, put it on rent, and you keep getting your return on investment yearly. That is. Then fourthly, diversification. It's only in real estate you can actually diversify your investment, because when you invest into real estate, your return, you can diversify it into other things. Real estate is the only investment that you have reduction in risk, and also it stands as an edge over inflation. Now, if there's inflation in a country, let's say for Nigeria now, even if there's inflation now in Nigeria, it doesn't affect real estate. Why? Because even as there's inflation, the land that you have purchased 5 years ago, that you purchased 10 years ago, it will not be affected by inflation. It will not be affected by inflation. Rather, it will keep increasing from time to time. If you bought that land maybe 5 million, 1 million, 2 million, 250k, 500k, 1 million, 2 million. That land that you have bought will keep increasing. Inflation or no inflation, to keep increasing, because why? Development will keep coming to that area. As much as development is coming to that area, that land will keep increasing from year in and year out. Passive income. Real estate is the only investment that gives you passive income without you making any loss. Now let's say for instance, maybe you bought a land of 1 million naira. Then you develop that land, you built a 4-bedroom flat on that land. Then let's say maybe you spent in total maybe like 15 million, 20 million, depending on how much you used, depending on the quality of products that you used. Now let's say now you put that house on rent. You will keep receiving your rent yearly, and that forms a passive income for you. You don't need to do any other thing apart from maybe getting a property manager to manage your property. Maybe maybe in the house. Those things are fixed. Your house is repainted every 5 years or every 10 years, in order to keep the beauty and also to keep the house in order. I think that is the only thing that you need to do. But that passive income, that money that you are supposed to get every year, will continue to come in until even after you go, even after you leave this earth. That money will keep coming. It will extend to your children and to your children's children once the house is continually being maintained. Then this community building. Real estate will eventually help in developing a community. Now let's take for instance the Faith Academy of Covenant University, which is also located in Arthur. All these are locations that were not known before now, but because a man decided to buy a land and involve himself into real estate, that has brought a development into that vicinity. Like if you go to Arthur now, you cannot get a land at a cheap price. And if you're opportune to talk to Bishop David Oyedepo, he will eventually tell you how much he got that expanse of land. It will be at a cheaper price because the development income was not there before now. But because he bought that land and decided to develop there, a lot of persons decided to buy land in that houses, and then development came, and that has brought about development, and that has built that community. Lastly, and in conclusion, real estate is a relatively one of the most important aspects of investment that you can actually involve yourself in. It entails all that you have to do, all that you interact with, our homes, our offices, the roads that we use, and all that. All these things all encompasses real estate investment. My advice for you: get a real estate consultant to consult for you and to advise you on how you can actually involve yourself into real estate investment, because that is the best investment that you can make for yourself. If you keep in touch with us as we continue on this episode, on our next topic, we'll be discussing and we'll be talking on the best time for you to invest. There are actually a lot of time for you to invest. Maybe there are pre-sessions, there are launching sessions. That's the day that the being launched, and also depending on what you want to use it for. So if you keep tap on us on this channel, we'll be discussing on different periods for you to invest into land, and also we'll be discussing the documents you need to look out for as you invest into land, the legal document you need to look out for, and how you can spot the fake one and the original one. Until I come your way again, remember, my name is Precious Kaka, and I say to you to invest into real estate. Thank you very much.